Unfortunately, the attack on the series Skibidi Toilet continues, and it is even possible that it is a revenge from the Telegram Mafia that started to threaten the creator of Skibidi Toilet in 2023. You're probably already wondering why Dafuk deleted Season 25 and for what reasons he was forced to do so, but do you know the specific reason for all of this? If not, then this video is especially for you. Today's video will focus on Dafuk and Maxidi's recent conflict with one company that has already blocked Season 25 of the original universe and Episode 14 of the Skibidi saga. Today, we are going to find out what exactly the above episodes were blocked for, what exactly this company was doing, and why it is accusing Dafuk of copyright infringement. We will remember the old attempts to block the series from November 2023, how Dafuk will deal with all this conflict, and a lot more. But let's go through it all in order. Be sure to watch the video to the end so you don't miss anything important. And don't forget to like it, and here we go. In case anyone else is unfamiliar with the situation, let me briefly explain. Just the other day, popular YouTubers like Dafuk Boom and Maxidi got a strike from a company called Next Level Application Technologies, which led to the removal of Season 25 and Episode 14 from their channels, respectively. Those who started watching the series quite some time ago will remember that Dafuk Boomu already tried to block the channel back in November 2023. It is important to note that the problem was the same both now and then: copyright infringement, because of which some episodes are currently missing sound. For example, at the very beginning of the 64th episode, it is simply not there, although it would seem that what at all violated Dafuk. After all the models and objects that he uses are in common use for all users of the program SFM. As it turned out later, it was a kind of mafia, members of which realized that it would be profitable for them to block the series in order to make more money, but they did not succeed and did not manage to block the series. And now, when a little more than a year has passed, the situation is repeated, only this time it's much more serious, because now it's not just a mafia, but an entire large-scale company, which has all the means to block the series and everything that is associated with it. The company itself claims that Dafuk has violated more than 20 copyrights, which is why the season was blocked. The company argues that it was one of the employees of this company who gave his face to the creation of the model of Male 07. If anyone does not know, absolutely all characters in the popular game Half-Life 2 are based on prototypes of real people or animals, starting with the usual cat and ending with G-Man. And if you compare the face of this man with the face of Male 07, similarity is almost not visible, and this was checked by the subscribers Dafuk, comparing the face Skibidi Toilet and this man, not finding any similarities, except for the stubble. The real prototype of Male 07 is named Michael Sweet, and it was he who gave us the appearance of this wonderful and memorable character. Michael himself now works as a mechanic for an airline, and even for his age, he still looks very dignified. And here is how the fake Male 07 commented on this situation.
In early 2020, I, Sergey, a developer of applications for iOS and Android platforms, decided to create a new project titled Skibidi Toilet. The main concept of the game revolves around a battle between toilets with heads, Skibidi toilets, and humans with cameras on their heads, Cameramen, in a post-apocalyptic world. My aim was to create something unique and memorable that would capture the interest of players and stand out in the market. For the prototype of the main character, I decided to use features from my own face. I wanted the brand to be not only memorable but also personally connected to me. Inspired by this idea, I developed a logo in which the toilets featured my facial traits. I began the development of Skibidi Toilet, gradually posting designs and animations on various gaming forums and groups. The theme quickly gained interest among followers, and I started to draw attention to my project. My team and I began working on character development and storyline to create an engaging and unique gaming experience. Despite the growing interest in this project, no one wanted to invest in it. Industry colleagues noted the originality of the idea but were hesitant to commit financially. I continued to work on the game, utilizing all all available resources and gradually expanding the development team. Currently, more than 100 people are working on the project. When I realized that the internet was full of materials based on my work, I initiated the process of registering my brand. The registration was successful in the EU, and now my brand is undergoing registration in other countries. I discovered numerous similar materials on YouTube and in apps on iOS and Android platforms. I decided not to file complaints against YouTube channels as they were promoting my brand, but I began filing complaints against apps on behalf of my company to protect the brand's reputation before the game's release. I also encountered attempts by third parties to register intellectual property rights to my brand. I am currently filing objections to all such applications in all jurisdictions. I have registered copyrights for more than 20 characters from my game universe with the U.S. Copyright Office.
Although it sounds very plausible, we all know that there is no game and simply cannot be. Otherwise, at least one of us would know about it. In addition, neither on the internet nor anywhere else, even the slightest hint of the existence of this game is not, and the chance that the game simply has not yet been released is extremely small, especially now after almost 5 years. In addition, it is unclear how the face painting turned out to be the same male 07, which we all used to see. About the same fate befell the popular YouTuber Skibidi, who created his own multiverse, but his latest episode was blocked, and it is not clear why, because he makes his episodes far from SFM, and all his characters are different from those used by Dafuk. Here's how one of the Discord server's owners, Skibidi, explains the situation. Hi everyone. Yes, we know that both Season 25 from Boom and Part 1 of Episode 14 from Skibidi have been removed due to copyright claims. We know that both got a strike, and they were struck by this company, an image of which I have attached. The person claiming it is his work is illegally removing the video and will likely be issued a cease and desist order and will likely be threatened with legal action if he continues to do so. Work is underway to recover the video, so please don't worry. Inviz's legal team is working on it right now. Everything this man named Sergey says is a lie and will be removed. From these words, it is clear that Skibidi was able to handle the situation, and all he has to do is to restore the episode and make sure that this person can't throw any more complaints. In the extreme case, it could end up with a criminal record. Also, this person's argument is that his official Twitter channel has a checkmark on it, while Dafuk Boom doesn't have one. This argument is too silly, because a checkmark can be bought, and he has had a suspiciously low number of followers in 5 years. It's also worth mentioning that YouTube has refused to return Season 25, arguing that there's a noticeable copyright infringement throughout the video by next-level application technology. Although, as we've come to realize, Dafuk isn't guilty of anything, and they're just trying to make him look bad for some profit. Hopefully, Dafuk and Skibidi will be able to get strikes off their channels, and that person will stop claiming to be the creator of a non-existent game and the face for the male 07 modeler, and that company, as well as that person, will stop claiming that Dafuk and Skibidi are violating the rules for using modelers and other things. As I promised you in the last video, I asked Dafuk Boom about episode 78, but because of this situation, the information will be delayed like episode 78. I'll be able to share more information with you as soon as the situation is resolved. I'm Super Cameraman. I'll see you all soon. Bye.